Mumbai Puna Expressway project. First access controlled expressway, 6-lane, made in concrete 20 years back at a project cost for rupees 2000 crores on BOT basis. It is one of India's busiest roads which measure a distance of 120 km connecting Mumbai and Pune in just 2 hours travel. MSRDC was the concessionaire who appointed 5 contractors and project management consultants as well. Planning.
The design and construction methodology needed to be revised on a real-time basis. One of the major contractors executing the most difficult part of the project had to work not only on high hills but also in deep valleys for construction of viaducts, bridges and various structures.
One of the most difficult part, as the work had to be carried out in a moving traffic for a stage carrying more than 5 times its capacity. Work has to be done in a limited working hours, and this all was successful only due to the proper tender conditions and the sincerity of both the parties, that is contractor as well as the government.
Land acquisition. For 670 hectares land, it took 7 years before tenders were invited at 90% stage. Many challenges have been faced in the construction of this expressway, Adoshi Hill Cut. At the starting point of the Khandala Ghat stretch, a lot of hard work was required in making the expressway because it was a big hill required to be cut. Traffic blockage for blasting operations was allowed only for 2 hours a day. The team had to do super control blasting so that there would be no damage to the residents in the villages downhill. Exit to Khopoli Viaduct Bridge. The depth of the valley on which this bridge was built was about 45 meters, and due to the lack of technology at that time in the year 2000, many problems had to be faced in slip forming of the bridge pillars. Adoshi Tunnel. Immediately after the exit to Khopoli Viaduct Bridge, you see this beautiful tunnel. Actually, this tunnel was introduced afterwards in the scope because originally it was a matter of making a road by viaducts construction in the valley.
So many structures like underpasses, overpasses, major bridges, ROBs, all were controlled, and then 4 interchanges also. Then initially here we introduced a lot of modern machinery, modern construction facilities were adopted like reinforced earth retaining walls, gabion walls in ghat section. Then crushed sand was used instead of natural sand. So all these new techniques were also adapted in this.
Grade Separator Bridge and Viaduct 6 Bridge. After Adoshi Tunnel, there were 2 prominent structures built with great zeal. Non-toll road. It was the most difficult part of Khandala Ghat, which included construction of 3 viaduct bridges at very challenging gradients. MSRDC. Being the authority on the project, it had a commendable response time of 24 hours for any issues. Project cost and claims settlement. The project cost of the Khandala Ghat section was increased by 50%, out of which the first 40% of additional cost was compensated by MSRDC under change of scope and escalation. The balance 10% cost was realized to the contractor through a steering committee in place for dispute resolution to settle the delay damages claims without getting into the arbitration.
We are very proud of the work that we had been able to achieve. Even today, when we drive down on that road, we feel it gives us a sense of pride and achievement.